In earlier times, there was a demon lord who was perfect at everything such as swordsmanship, charisma, commanding, and magic. The demon lord was so perfect that he desired to pour his efforts into something else, and that would be world domination. Then the 6 divines appeared and gave the humans blessings to fight against the demon lord. And according to the 6 divines, a hero who only appears every 100 years with holy weapons appeared. From then on, a tale of the hero and the demon lord begins. In the present, there was a demon with a really long nails who orders pizza. The demon's name was El. El is the first line of defense for the demon army's 4 heavenly knights. As he guards the realm, El was a bit bored in waiting for the hero for 7 years. However, the time has come for the hero to battle him. A group of 4 talented people appeared in front of El looking so ferocious. But it was a wrong timing for El since he just wanted to eat a pizza first. But it didn't matter for El since he waited for so long for a hero to appear. El then showed his aggressiveness to fight. The fight began and the man with a bandana informed the hero that he will attack El from his blind spot and disappeared in an instant like a pro ninja. The monk on the team will provide support while the female mage has memorized plenty of spells for their battle. The hero was courageous while counting on his team. The team then formed their formation. El observed the team he's about to fight, and as he expected of the hero is incredibly full of weak spots. But based on El's knowledge, he heard that hero masters can conceal their true power to appear weak. El shivers and he made sure to do his best. But the hero can also sense El's strength as he was impressed with El's powerful battle aura. But the hero arrogantly believed that he's way stronger than El. The hero then striked with his sword. With his attack named Shining Scar, a tornado wind appeared on the hero's sword. El also pulled out his spear with flames coming out of it. El then bombards with his attack named Rising Spear with a fire swirling around his weapon. Both weapons of El and the hero clashed with their fire and wind aura combines. After the clash, a big explosion happened, and both the monk and mage were flashed by the explosion. El saw something unbelievable as he fights the hero. El saw the trees cuts in half after they both strike their attack. As the smoke fades, he saw the hero flew and bashed his head on the tree with his sword stuck on it. El with the monk and mage were shocked to see the hero to be so weak, but something also caught El's eye. He saw the sword that was stuck on the tree bleeding. The tree starts to peel with a man coughing from behind. Then it appears a man with bandana before was actually hiding in the tree. The man with the bandana thought that El saw through his camouflage, but El doesn't have any idea since it was just an unfortunate coincidence. Before the man with bandanas run out of blood, he reached his pocket. He told El that he won't go alone as he reaches the poison in his pocket. He then pours the poison on his knife while looking directly at El and told him that if he goes down then he'll take El with him. He then loudly yells to have El taste his ultimate move that he is a one-eyed Jack had spent his life creating. He then aimed the knife at El with his poison attack named Poison Darkness. But the monk came forward to the middle to tell Jack that he can heal him. He then performed his healing ritual. Jack then saw a bright light because of the monk's ritual. One-eyed Jack is the ruse genius. His ultimate move named Poison Darkness contained a poison that could kill anything that comes contact with it. And the dagger Jack threw which had poison extract from a human-faced serpent would feel any foe. But El was confused that the dagger went past him. And behind El is the monk that got stabbed on his forehead who's doing his ritual. The reason why Jack missed his aim because he was flashed by the monk's ritual. But he was caught off guard to see the monk has died with his dagger attached to the monk's forehead. Jack went down to the tree and blamed El that he's someone sneaky who killed the monk. Then El got mad at Jack's accusation. The mage was horrified to see her team get wiped out in a single strike. The mage looked at El who looks intimidating as she was scared for her life. She became even more scared when she looked at her teammate's corpse while El being speechless for being disappointed. El then approached the dead body of the hero since he had a very important mission. El attempted to wake up the hero as it flashes back to the day he was assigned to his mission. Back then, the overseer of the demon castle named Tyne calls out the 4 heavenly knights to give them a crucial task. Back to present, El consistently wakes up the hero while he remembers the day he was given the task. Back again in the past, Tyne told the heavenly knights that they must meet the hero. Back again to the past, it seemed like El's mission was very precious to him that he became desperate to wake up the hero. It flashes back again to the past. It revealed that the 4 heavenly knights' main mission is to be killed by the hero. El became so desperate that he began to cry as he shakes the dead body of the hero. It seemed that the demon lord requires entertainment and seeks a strong opponent. The 4 heavenly knights must become the hero's experience points and loot. But being killed isn't just a mission for the heavenly knights. They were offered a deal that if the hero gets to kill one of them, they will be granted a sizable retirement fund with excellent afterlife benefits. After Tyne revealed the offer, El fantasized himself living in the comfort of the hell flame's warmth while showering on gold coins. El begged the hero to wake up, but his grip to the hero's body got tightened that his long nails stabbed the hero's body. After he shook the hero's body repeatedly, the hero's soul finally went up to heaven while El cries as he accidentally killed the hero. El kept holding the hero's body as the event was a total downer for him. El then cried as he realized that he had waited for 7 years only for the hero to die in a single blow, and also because of his sharp long nails. El mourns for his dreams such as his retirement fund, comfortable afterlife, and his exciting life in hell. El was busy fantasizing his dream, but the mage yelled at him that by El's actions, he made sure to kill the hero. But El isn't joking around. He turned around and told the mage that he's in deep crap, and he thought that the mage was making fun of him. The mage regrets that she opened her mouth while calling El a monster. El then approaches the mage to finish her off after his dream being taken away because of their stupidity. The mage shivered and begged El to spare her, but El really looked serious after being provoked by the mage. The mage tried to persuade El by telling him she got money to offer, and she knows how to cook like, and that she's also good at cleaning, especially in casting spells. El clenched his jaw, but El just felt that he should just let it go since he won't gain anything by killing the mage. He just decided to scare the mage off and make sure the news of the hero's death doesn't spread. But the mage didn't stop talking for thinking she might get killed. She then told El that she's pregnant and hopes that he spares her life. While being horrified, she nervously told El to let her go and it would be a good deed if El didn't attempt to kill her. But El still tries to look intimidating to scare her off. But El had a thought in his mind for the unborn child. El kneels down, while the mage thought she's about to be attacked. But the atmosphere became calm as she saw. El kneeled down and offers to raise the child with her. And that's where the tale of the demon lord, the hero, and the hero's family begins. The pizza finally arrived, and both El and the mage took a bite. They sat together and eat in front of the buried bodies of the mage's team. El then clenched his jaw to speak again, to ask the mage once more to let him raise the mage's baby. But as a natural reaction, the mage doesn't seem to trust El. She made it clear while shivering that a child isn't an object that can be given away. The mage made a motherly decision that even though her life is on the line, she will not let the killer of the baby's father raise the child. The mage was scared out of her wits, yet still courageous enough to speak her mind. El had realizations after hearing the mage's defense. El realized that the baby is the hero's child, and it even made him more persevere to raise the baby. The mage asked El about his persistency to need a baby. El awkwardly told the mage that he needed the baby to kill him. But he cuts his sentence to make it more convincing and told the mage instead that the hero must stop the demon lord. El was obviously a bad liar and kept spouting nonsense like it would be a waste for humanity to perish the way they are, like the delicious pizza. But the mage isn't dumb enough to believe El since she's aware that the heavenly knights serve the demon lord. The mage tries to crack what she understood about what El spat about the baby's hero while El acts cute in front of her. The mage still trying to understand El's point while being weirded out by El's expression. The mage tries to go along with El, but El slowly loses his patience for the mage's answer. Then El answered the mage that her baby needs to kill him. The mage just smiles awkwardly while thinking that El should have just let himself got killed earlier. She also thought that it won't end good things for her baby if she agrees with El's offer. The mage pretends to cry since the baby is her only way to survive the situation she's in. She then speaks to her unborn child that maybe it was for the best if her child weren't born. The mage then revealed that her pregnancy was an accident to begin with. When the hero found out he's gonna be a father, he told the mage named Laphie that he can't afford to have a baby and he would rather focus on the mission. And same goes to the unvlee of the baby. The rogue Jack told Laphie that her pregnancy wasn't his business and he won't be swayed by some shallow nonsense. Then the monk just wishes Laphie good luck, though he didn't really care. No one in Laphie's team cared about her pregnancy, especially the father. Laphie thought of getting rid of the baby so it won't suffer a terrible fate as a hero. Laphie grabbed a fork and thought of stabbing herself while El became scared for Laphie. But Laphie just stabbed the salad and was just scaring El. El then begged Laphie that he'll do anything. El kneeled down as he was desperate for the child to live. El cried, trying to convince Laphie that he needs the hero's baby for a chance to have a good afterlife. But El didn't know at that time that he was being manipulated by Laphie's bargaining skills. Laphie smirked as she realized that El fell for her trap. But as for El, who lived in solitude and waiting 7 years for the hero and developed no social skills, the mage named Laphie had years of experience on the streets as a freelancer adventurer. It was a crushing defeat for El while Laphie enjoys taking advantage on El. El still doesn't have any idea that he yelled he'll do anything. After begging persistently, El realized that Laphie's the one who's taking power in their situation. El caught himself wondering on why he's the one kneeling before Laphie, and for El's surprise, Laphie prepared a contract for El. El was curious why would Laphie needs his signature. Laphie then explained that if El wanted custody, then she as a parent should not easily give that right to a stranger without any conditions. El wondered why Laphie has to go that far. Laphie was irritated with El's demands, but for El, his concern is to be Laphie's disciple. Laphie was irritated with the fact that El plans to do bare minimum as he desires to raise a child. She then acts sarcastically that she'll do all the childcare, education, housekeeping, and breadwinning. Laphie was mad that Elle doesn't have a plan to be helpful at all. Laphie looked at Elle dead right at his eyes and hopes he won't do such selfish acts. Elle was terrified of Laphie for a moment, but he immediately took pride of himself and told Laphie that being a lieutenant could also shoulder the responsibility of his task. Elle grabbed the pen in an instant to show his determination. He promised that he will do it as he signs the contract. But as Elle wrote his name on the contract, he felt like he's about to do something irreversible. While Laphie on the back looked more demonic than Elle. Right after Elle signed the contract, he felt a burn in his hands. Then a demonic symbol appeared on his hand with a label that he's now owned by Laphie. Elle felt so dumb being scammed by Laphie, and it turns out the purpose of the contract was for summoners. Laphie seemed to be careless around Elle since she now has the power. She even gaslighted him that it's his fault for not reading thoroughly. But without being said, Elle believes that Laphie should have still informed him what the contract was about. But Laphie made it clear that she'll allow Elle to raise the child, but not just him who will raise it. It'll be both Laphie and Elle must work together, and for the contract, Laphie only did it for insurance measure. Laphie smiled diabolically. Then she mockingly told Elle that she'll be in charge while holding a Pokemon ball. After their deal, months have passed. Elle now lives with Laphie's cute little pink home. Laphie had an urgent business and favored Elle to take care of her baby named Dino. Both of them were comfortable around each other that the Lieutenant General Elle now wears a cute pink apron. The Spearman Master's Elle was so focused on changing Dino's diaper. The once a gatekeeper of hell and an invincible guardian now takes care of an adorable baby. Elle fatherly takes care of Dino as he cuddles him. He even praises Dino as he wipes his butt cheeks. He then puts a new diaper on Dino, and Elle is now the only master of diaper changing amongst the 4 heavenly knights. But he wonders how things ended up like that. Another day in their lovely household. For Elle it wasn't easy raising a hero, because humans are more fragile than he expected. But he wondered if that's the only way. But it seemed like Elle has no other choice, and therefore he must sacrifice his own body by clipping his long sharp nails that actually killed Dino's father. He cuted his nails using one of their tools. Elle was sad to let go one of his biggest physical assets that caught Laphie's attention. Elle was concerned for Dino, who he thinks will break if he made a slightest mistake. He made sure to be careful even when he touches Dino. Later that night, even though Elle cares for Dino, he finds him so irritable like a usual parent. Like when Elle finally could get some sleep, Dino will suddenly cry at the slightest discomfort. The next day, Elle holds a mop to show Dino techniques to kill him. Dino raises his toy to copy Elle, and it made Elle believe that humans are an inferior species who's slow on the uptake. Laphie was infuriated that Elle tries to teach a child violence. Laphie scolded Elle that Dino has yet to even start walking, so he should stop teaching Dino weird stuff. After being scolded, Elle thinks being with Laphie is a hindrance. Elle just tried to listen to Laphie's endless nag, but his expression shows that he wanted her to shut up. He then talked back that Laphie is a slacking teacher, that it resulted Dino to be a slow learner. He even arrogantly told Laphie that he's just making Dino an advanced learner. Laphie was speechless while Elle carries Dino and hopes Dino carved in his mind to quickly learn how to kill him someday. Laphie was frustrated since it's her everyday routine to see Elle teach Dino how to kill, so it left Laphie no choice but to use her contract spell. With a bright smile, she chants Summoner's command to ban the word kill. On that day, Laphie was forced to stop saying the word kill. The power of Summoner's command will grant Laphie a force command up to 3 times a day. Laphie was grateful for Elle since he has been super helpful in her case, but she imagined how Dino would turn out if she isn't around to stop Elle from teaching Dino murderous things. Laphie felt like she's raising a child. In the middle of Laphie and Elle's argument, they heard an angelic snore. That it made both of them look for a while. For Elle, raising a hero was harder than he expected, but as he glazes on Dino, Elle felt fulfilling to see the cutest angel in the world. The next day, they had a financial problem. Elle was confused since Laphie told him that she got plenty to spare, but it turns out that Laphie miscalculated the amount. Laphie thought that if it only her and Dino alone, the expenses won't go up. She then gives a side eye to Elle, and Loki blamed him for eating a lot than she expected. But Elle couldn't read the room and thought that Laphie was talking about Dino's powdered milk. Laphie yelled at Elle that it was him she's talking about. Dino then cried for being startled when Laphie yelled. Laphie immediately comforts Dino that she wasn't yelling at him as she tries her best to put Dino to sleep. Elle whispered to help Dino to sleep. He asked Laphie how much do they have left and how longer can they go on to live. Laphie gestured number 1 on her hands as she tries to put Dino to sleep. Elle was relieved that they got 1 month, but Laphie with a face of regret whispered that it's 1 week, not 1 month. Elle counts the Demon Lord's birth, which was 88 years, 2 months, and 3 days that had passed. So as he calculated, it means that there are only 11 years, 9 months, and 27 days left until the Demon Lord awakens. In their lovely home, Elle and Laphie got onto another argument. Elle was mad that Laphie told him to work, then he acted like a spoiled child having a tantrums. But Laphie tries to calm him down, but Elle kept on nagging. He even yelled that what they have is a breach contract. Elle then reasoned out that he only left the castle for the child. Elle was frustrated for not only changing the baby's diapers and feed it, he was so mad that he also must work. Since Elle kept on nagging, Laphie did another summoner's command to make Elle shut his mouth. She then knocked Elle's head and scolded him that meat doesn't grow on trees and Elle shouldn't insult the sanctity of hard labor. It turns out, Laphie tried to tell Elle earlier that she'll be the one working and not him, but Elle kept on nagging. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel for more content like this. Leave a comment for the next part, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.